breath and strap in tight. We're bringing the heat, it feels so right. Lights are flashing, the crowd's in a roar. Get ready for action, it's what we live for. Electric vibes and the energy's on. We're taking the stage, it's time to get it on. 3 highlights, the thrill of the game. From the courts to the fields, you remember the name. Grab your snacks, settle in for the ride. It's game day, baby. Let's take it in stride. Are you ready to rumble? The stage is set. With the lights ablaze and no room for regrets. It's hours of screaming, adrenaline's popping. From the kick-up to the buzzer, the excitement is jumping. So grab your chest, let the games ignite. I said, see the games ignite. Bringing the thunder, it feels so right. It's the thunder, it feels so right. Welcome to the showdown, it's time to ignite. With the low on the air, bringing you the fight. With the crowd roaring and the tension so thick. Get ready for highlights, every kick and thick. From the field to the car, we're breaking it down. Tracking every move from the ace to the crown. But raise the sharp blades and steps to the press. We are ultimate soar. From Sandland, no stress. Get set for the thrill. It's game time now. I will send you to the crowd. Let me show you how. Scores are dropping, wheels are turning, aces high. We're rocking every moment, reaching for the sky. So catch your breath and strap in tight. We're bringing the heat, it feels so right. Lights are flashing, the crowd's in a roar. Get ready for action, it's what we live for. Electric vibes and the energy's on. We're taking the stage, it's time to get it on. 3 highlights, the thrill of the game. From the courts to the fields, you remember the name. Grab your snacks, settle in for the ride. It's game day, baby. Let's take it in stride. Are you ready to rumble? The stage is set. With the lights ablaze and no room for regrets. It's hours of screaming, adrenaline's popping. From the kick-up to the buzzer, the excitement is jumping. So grab your chest, let the games ignite. I said, see the games ignite. Bringing the thunder, it feels so right. It's the thunder, it feels so right. Welcome to the showdown, it's time to ignite. With the low on the air, bringing you the fight. With the crowd roaring and the tension so thick. Get ready for highlights, every kick and thick. From the field to the car, we're breaking it down. Tracking every move from the ace to the crown. But raise the sharp blades and steps to the press. We are ultimate soar. From Sandland, no stress.
Steps up, delivers downfield, intercepted! Jamari Sharp makes the pick that will clinch Indiana's first national championship. A bunch of experienced veteran guys are going to come out of here with the school's first national title.
I think it's got to be one of the greatest stories we've ever seen in college football. One of the losingest teams in college football history at the start of the year to now the national champions.
A century of futility is forgotten. The Indiana Hoosiers are the kings of college football.
To the crowd, let me show you how. Scores are dropping, wheels are turning, faces high. We're rocking every moment, reaching for the sky. So catch your breath and strap in tight. We're bringing the heat, it feels so right. Lights are flashing, the crowd's in a roar. Get ready for action, it's what we live for.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to ROMA Sports, where we go around the world and talk sports. I'm AK, your favorite guy. I'm here with my favorite co-host, Gargi Navasa. What is going on?
What up, yo? Guys, great. Another week, another man versus child weekend coming up in the NFL, and I can't wait, dude. What's up, Navas? What's going on?
Man versus child? I don't know what you are serving. I don't know what you're talking about.
These Broncos went from men to children real quick with the injury of Bo Nix.
What, are you not a believer?
I'm sorry, but a believer is not going to believe his way out of a broken ankle. In
the Mile High Salute.
Oh, my goodness.
Those last two plays of that divisional game beg to differ.
Oh, I know. And I mean, that's going to be a big hit. I mean, you saw Sean Payton at the press conference, and he knew. He was like, yeah, we got this far. We did all this work all this year, and now, like, it's down to Jared Stidham. Dude, they're going to have Stidham prepared this week.
Yeah, I mean, listen, to prove that you're a great coach, you got to come up with some type of game plan to benefit your team with the quarterback that benefits of what he does. Mm-hmm. If he's a quick 2-step, 3-step, at most drop, bing, do it. Run a lot of those plays. If he's a play action type of guy, do it. Now, as far as I know, Navas, you could confirm this. He was a Patriot. He has been in the league. You know, he has been a number 2 backup, really, not a 3. So, you know, he could step into this role. What do you think?
Like you just pointed out, I had to schmoogle it, but yes, he was a prior Patriot. And more importantly, for Jared Stidham, the fact that this is being played in Denver compared to New England, you get the elevation advantage, couple that with the fact that Denver's strong suit is not the offense. It's still the defense.
Yeah, it's just, you know, the main squeeze is kind of gone, you know? I mean, you know, this kid is turned out to be a sensation, you know? So to lose that and accompany it with a horrible running game, okay? And, you know, at least you still got the great stout defense and the sick mile-high home field advantage. So, you know, we'll see.
Well, I'll be honest with you. It's better they're playing there than playing New England on Sunday. Because if it were playing in New England on Sunday, holy crap.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Join us at Roma Nation at RideToMiddleAmerica.com, where you can find all your best sports talk, politics, and everything in between. We're always going to be there. We're there 24/7. If you got ideas, we need them. We want them. We'll get them on the ground.
I like it.
Hey, look at you stealing all the words out of my mouth.
Very aggressive too tonight. Very aggressive.
You're to the Segway King.
I love it.
That's hilarious. Well, anyways, you can make sure you follow us at @TheRealRoma_AK. You can subscribe there, or you can go to riseofmiddleamerica.com. That's where you can find the minimum action all over the internet, news, culture, true crime, now sports. We have something for all your needs. So like, comment, and subscribe, and help us become the most successful brand of Middle America and the world. You see how I did that? You see the
sexy.
the pizzazz.
Yeah, it's sexy.
The spirit fingers of voices.
Yeah,
so
are talking to me about jazz hands and spirits.
This dude was like
spirits fingers.
Plumber Joe running down the block, throwing the scat, at us.
Wait till you start dancing in the moonlight.
You're making me red over here, bro. I love you so much. I love the nation. I love the family.
That's why Roma here needs to have a syndicated radio show, because he has the voice. I do not.
I try. I do my best. Now,
you know what this makes me? Firstly and foremostly, it makes me furious.
Look at this guy taking all my lines.
Listen, let me tell you, this kid is on the ball. All right, just like this guy 93 doing a Tulsa celebration in the end zone.
Exactly. So we could talk about the best plays and the best teams and the wins and losses and all that stuff, or we can just show you the top 15 plays of the week from NFL.com.
Ready? They fake the handoff to Harvey. They little sidearm pass. It's wide open to the line.
Oh, fat man dance. Where's the fat man dance?
As an eligible receiver, he reports. Has a chance.
Hold on. Pause that real quick.
His team.
Pause it. Detroit needs to take a page out of that book for eligible receivers.
That's number one. And number two, give me these jerseys all day.
Oh, the orange white, the creamsicles.
You know, you can't really get away with orange, but when you rock it a certain way, you can do it good. You know, the pants is like but I love the tops and the helmet.
First off, you don't get to say shit until you accept Buccaneer creamsicle.
No. It's ugly. It's ugly. It's ugly. It's ugly. It's ugly. It's ugly.
Hey, look, Tyler Luke, take some notes.
T-minus 14.
Tied for 14.
Hold on a second. I gotta find him real quick. Oh, here's a good one. Actually, you know what? Nah. I'm gonna go with the creamsicle from. Yeah, these run pretty hard, especially with the red accents.
All right.
I mean, come on, bro.
Again.
Yeah, but you know, you're showing me a jersey with a guy that's got tats. He's colored up. He's making it look nice.
It's Mike Evans.
Show me Chris Godwin. Show me Chris Godwin in it.
Receiving yards. Give me a break, dude. Who's this guy with the tattoos?
It's like he's on steroids, bro. You juiced up the jersey, bro.
Oh my God, you are ridiculous. Let's continue.
To the championship.
Luke, take some notes.
Here it is on the way, and the Denver Broncos have won it in overtime.
This is what ref ball comes to.
It's never been a thicker pressure moment to send the Rams.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
It's from 42 online.
Wow.
And the Los Angeles Rams go to the championship game with an overtime win in Chicago.
Walker looking for the trifecta. He's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks.
That's a kid, my boy.
Right.
Think faster than they want to, and they're moving it down the field.
Stafford pressured, got rid of it. Sideline Adams.
Oh,
Yes,
That's
the catch.
professional right there.
that may be the throw of the year for Matthew Stafford right there.
That's the catch of the year.
There
I
was
know, what
no
are you
space to
talking
put that
about,
ball.
bro?
0.
They're going to throw. And complete. Douglas, touchdown, Patriots on 4th and 1.
I can't believe the Patriots are back in the AFC
Loaded up
Championship game. What the
inside.
hell?
3rd and goal. They're going to run out of the gun. Swift going to get to the edge. He hurdles. He's knocked out of here by Quentin Wake.
I forgot about that play at the end.
Wow.
May, end zone, the catch, the touchdown, Diggs.
Bro, I had
Reed in
Diggs a
coverage,
couple of
and he's
picks.
trying to make a play on the
I had him
football.
for a touchdown
but just
and
strong
80
hands
yards.
Wow.
by Stephon Diggs.
Second goal. Fake. Darnold. Looking.
This is crazy.
Firing end zone. It is
How did he
caught.
catch that?
Touchdown, Jackson Smith and Jigba.
I feel like that's where Darnold hurt his oblique when he threw it like that.
In trouble. That ball is up for grabs.
And
Pick
Pick
six.
off. Back the other way, Jones. He is in for the touchdown.
It's an unwarranted throw.
Concussion late in the third quarter at Pittsburgh. He's their Pro Bowl receiver. Two big weapons not available. Stroud throws it and
What was
diving
that?
try for the interception by Davis.
Hold on.
First of all,
Hold on
he's
a
doing,
second.
And
he's
it's
doing a
an
play
interception.
action, and the running back's not even going play action. That's number one. The whole play's botched. Go ahead.
We were talking about this right before the show. And we were talking about an extension or to pick up the team option for him. This is not good.
No,
this
not
is
at
not
all.
good at all because he is not looking like the CJ Stroud of
Yeah.
his sophomore season.
No, never mind the turnovers, which are terrible and horrendous. The in-game play and decisions, right off the snap, he's already running the wrong play.
Right. But I will say this. He was out his number one receiver this game. Then
Number
he
one
lost
and
his
number
number two receiver in his tight end. And then he lost his number 3, which technically was their second tight end. So he really had nobody to throw to.
So,
You know,
first and foremost, you already were without Tank Dell for the entire year this year because of his triple ligament tears last year.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I feel like
you didn't even have Tank Dell. Then you lose Nico Collins due to concussion coming into the game. Then you lose Dalton Schultz. Then you lose Christian Kirk.
Yeah, Kirk, that was big too. And thank God you have a beast of a guy named Willie. Is it Willie Anderson Jr.? I mean, is that his name? I mean, this guy's out of control. on
dude,
defense.
that defense nearly won the game for him.
Single-handedly.
But
Single-handedly.
yeah, that's how I feel like Seattle's going to be this weekend. Their defense is going to be on the field a lot of the game.
Yeah, but you
Well,
also have to remember that I was going to say the 49ers. My God.
I know.
The Rams are they're like average in every statistical category, but they just do the things they need to do when they need to do them.
Yeah. And I'm seeing Mr. MVP start to heat up. I don't know if you're seeing that, but I'm starting to see that.
Oh, absolutely. Let's continue.
And platforms. First down at the New England 49. Play action. Stroud is picked again by Carlton Davis. Joe, balls that are thrown behind with that kind of coverage, this is what's going to happen. Carlton Davis, who I mentioned, had not had an interception this year. You talked about earlier that being his first in the postseason. Now he's got 2.
Coming after him all out.
They pick it up, and they go deep down the field, and the pass is caught. No, it's McMillan has
Amazing.
No.
Is that a
That
catch?
was a catch.
Is that a catch?
catch.
That's an interception.
He robbed them. He robbed the ball. First of all, the guy's on the ground when he took the ball out of his hand, so he's down. Should be a catch. That's my point of view.
Like
So what is the rule of a catch?
But
if you were to answer that question, you would get every referee fired because it can't apply that standard the same way.
first of all, is he going to the ground or is he trying to make a football move? Here he's going to the ground. So that means once he possesses the ball, it's either he's tackled or it's 2 feet or whatever down, and that's it. If he catches it in stride, he's got to make the 2. If he gets hit and he's in the air, he's got to land and still have the ball.
He has to survive the catch.
Exactly. Here
Right.
he's already down by contact as he's catching the ball. So it's a 2-for-1 for the offense. What do you think?
No. Go ahead, and then I have
My kicker
have a
to
point
this. My kicker to this is what's the rule for shared catch? Because like in baseball, tie goes to the runner.
No, tie goes to the catcher.
The
And
offensive.
to the offensive player. And let me tell you why. Because remember, there was a little thing that happened in the NFL about 12 or 13 years ago where they had replacement referees, and they had the same similar situation when Green Bay was playing against Seattle in Seattle. And he threw the ball into the end zone, and they both were possessing the ball at the same time. One referee went like this to stop the time, and the other one went up for touchdown. Now, the moment he puts his hands up for touchdown, that means that he made the conscious decision that it was a touchdown, regardless of who had possession of the ball. Now, what they said back then was that that if 2 people possess the ball on the ground and it doesn't touch the ground, then it goes to the award of the offense, right? Here, what they're saying is that he didn't have full possession of the ball when he was on the ground, and the defender had full possession before the offensive player was able to have possession. Now, let's see if they show it here.
How about that? Jaquan McMillan.
Now it's like go out there and
They don't show it here. But they're saying that he didn't have full possession of the ball when he hit the ground. All right. Now this is going to get really, 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 really tricky. Because what constitutes as a possession, right? Because if he's on the ground and has the ball and down by contact, if the defender is down by contact by possessing the ball, then it means the offensive player also is down by contact by possessing the ball. So where do you go from here?
You go to the final words that come out of the linesman or judge's mouth. He either says complete or not complete, and then you got to challenge it. And then you're going to have the guy in the 10th for about 5 minutes, and someone's going to get screwed.
Yeah, but I don't think they could challenge it because I think it was in overtime.
I was going to ask you that. Is it where was the game when that play happened?
It was an overtime. So if it's an overtime, it all comes from New York.
Yep. To not even challenge that and to look at it, how could you even call that on a naked eye bang bang first decision? Is my I don't know.
Because he didn't see who possessed the ball because he was on the back side of the play versus the front side of the play. So he made a conscious decision that, he must have caught the ball, even though like the ball came in front of the defender and he caught it. Like, you know what? I'm just going to leave it at that.
save our season.
1st and 10.
They're going after him.
Going for the end zone over the shoulder. Oh, Mims hauls it in.
But I will tell you this. The conference championships this year are not going to be the conference championships next year. I'm going to tell you right now, Joe Burrow he's going to have like the weight of the world on his shoulders next year. He's going to have to go for 6,000 yards. He's going to have to do what he did in LSU.
I mean, go ahead, Navas.
Crazy thought. Crazy.
Okay.
The Raiders trade their number 1 overall pick to Cincinnati for Joe Burrow or any of the receivers.
No, it's not going to be for any of the receivers. It would be for Joe Burrow. And it would be multiple first-round picks because
Yeah,
Joe
for the next
Burrow.
4 years.
Yeah, because Joe Burrow is it'd be 2 firsts and 2 seconds.
Yeah. No.
Because Cincinnati right now is hurting on salary cap and on picks. So what they would do is they would keep their offense together.
No, not the Raiders, the Jets.
He's not going to. He would retire.
He would do that to himself.
The Jets.
No, the Jets are doomed and gloomed. But AK, it's funny you say that about Joe Burrow because he's actually due. He's due for a win. He's due to make it to the big dance at least. I mean, barring injuries, is he going to stay in Cincinnati?
I think Cincinnati needs to do him justice and let him choose his destination. Now, either that or I think the Raiders is literally the only place they could send him because he's got a $275 million contract. So they would have to send him to a bottom feeder team. They're not going to send him to the Jets because they're in it.
Well, like I said, the only reason I mentioned the Jets is because the Jets have the draft capital.
Yeah, well,
they have the draft capital, but if they were going to do that, they would have to do that with Joe Burrow's permission.
Yeah, so I think he signed that contract 2 years ago. I think it was a 5 or 6 year deal or whatever.
275 million. Actually, you know what? Let me look it up right now.
He controls the trade. He controls trade destination. And they would have to go to him, request, and he'd have to, sign off on it.
5-year, $275 million contract.
You know who would be an interesting team to pick up? Joe Burrow, if Cincinnati does let him leave.
I have a team.
I'm thinking Atlanta.
Again,
because Atlanta doesn't have Atlanta. Penix has already. Hold on, Penix has already torn his ACL. How many times now?
All right.
Then you barely have.
I thought it was Achilles.
No, Penix has torn his ACL twice, and then had another leg injury on that same leg.
So he's going to turn out to be like the kid from Washington that tore his knee 1,000 times.
RG3.
RG3.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate.
No.
But I know a team that really needs a quarterback, and they're the Minnesota Vikings, man. I mean, I don't believe in JJ McCarthy. I think that kid's a bust.
Is Aaron Rodgers staying in Pittsburgh?
I don't think Aaron Rodgers is going to be on any team.
Aaron Rodgers is going to be on the team in the Bahamas.
Yeah, he's going to be on the expansion team in 2035.
I remember hearing that Rodgers made a decision. I just don't remember what it was. I'm pretty sure that he's trying to go one more year with Pittsburgh.
Not with a brand new coach.
Yeah, I mean,
no. If he's going to go
quarterback year too.
Yeah, so if he's going to go one more year, he's going to go to a place where he knows he can win. But what place is that? Because most places already have a bona fide starting quarterback, right? Unless he goes to I don't know, Atlanta, like you were saying, where they have an offense in place and he can kind of be a buffer. But you're going to have to pay him. You already got a top pick in Penix. You already got what's his name? Cousins, who you paid a shit ton of money to. It's just you don't want to put all that money into your quarterbacks and not be able to pay the rest of your team, right? Yeah. So maybe Kansas City
as Joe Burrow as a backup to Mahomes.
No. I'm talking about Aaron Rodgers.
Will Aaron Rodgers accept the backup role? No way.
How? Because Mahomes is out.
I understand. There's only maybe 2 or 3 teams that need a quarterback. Teams have futures in quarterback situations. Like the old guys are almost gone, and I think he ain't gonna go. I think he's done.
Our generation of quarterbacks are gone.
Yeah, look at the teams.
So here's one for you. Dolphins. They already hired the Packers defensive coordinator, right?
Nailed it.
Yeah.
So Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Do the Dolphins draft a quarterback this year, or do they try to effectively win the Joe Burrow sweepstakes?
I remember the Dolphins. They had a good defense back then. Zach Thomas and them. They actually did have a defense for a while, and they just fell apart from that and relied on this.
Well, they had Zach Thomas and what's his name? Who was the defensive end? Taylor.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor. You're right.
Not Jonathan Taylor.
Jason Taylor.
Jason Taylor. Yeah.
Now there is one other team that is a gigantic question mark at this moment. How much gas does Stafford have in the tank? Is he going to try doing a Peyton Manning, retire on top of the world?
Who's sitting behind him?
I believe that is Stetson Bennett.
Stetson Bennett. Yeah, sounds more like a coach to me.
Oh, you from Georgia?
Uh-huh.
Is he something to look forward to in the future for the Rams?
He won 2 national championships.
Or they could outsource? What's this thumbs to the side mean?
D-.
D-. I thought that thumbs to the side would maybe be like a C.
No. I had it angled down.
Okay, yeah. So a D-. So he's not worthy, as they would say in Wayne's World.
Sounds about right. But no, like I said, I did not realize this, but Dallas also has 2 first-round picks this year because of the Micah Parsons trade.
Yes, that is correct. And those picks are from Green Bay, but they inherited from Washington?
Most likely.
Washington gave up a lot of picks from the last 6-7 years.
Mm-hmm.
Before last year, and they stopped.
Understandable. So, all right. We've gone way off. Let's finish this up. Move on.
Anderson coming off the edge. May steps into it, takes a shot downfield.
I can't believe he caught that.
Caught for the touchdown.
For some booty.
Booty.
Wow.
Booty.
That ball hit the ground.
And here we go.
This is the first. This is the first play of the game.
Yo, say this guy's name 3 times fast.
Shaheed breaks through. Still going. A flag flies. Shaheed's
I know this was loud. I know it was loud there.
Well, Seattle and
how could it be a flag on the 49ers if they're trying to
motion?
This was insane. I can't believe he pulled this off.
Space, in all kinds of trouble, put it up for grabs to the end zone.
Oh.
He got it for the touchdown. They've done it again.
Okay, Cole Kmet, if he is traded from the Bears because they have
the
Cortland,
Giants, because that's what's going to happen.
It will happen, or are you just saying it will?
He's going to the Giants.
You're putting it in the air, and usually when you spice it for a long time, it might come. I like it. I like Cole Kmet.
He's going to the Giants.
Wherever Cole Kmet goes, I believe he will command a 2nd-round pick.
That's fine.
They can have a 2nd-round pick.
The Giants are young and
sorry?
bolsterous, bro. They could afford a 2nd round. They'll be good.
They can have our 2nd-round pick for him because we need a tight end.
Absolutely. Our tight end drops balls all day, and the only reason why he's still on the roster is because he's Dart's best friend from college.
No, never mind.
Theo Johnson. Gotta go, bro. Theo gotta go. Theo Huxtable.
Huxtable. He said Huxtable. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
all right.
God, don't you forget my pudding, man.
All right, let's move on to our coaching carousel.
Roundabout.
In the NFL. Let's go.
How did Stefanski and walk me through best you can the Packers mindset in keeping LaFleur?
I would say with Atlanta, Kevin Stefanski did an initial virtual interview there. Him and Matt Ryan are both from Philadelphia. I was told basically the conversation never stopped. The interview never stopped. The two of them were talking a ton. Stefanski at one point FaceTimed Matt Ryan, and Ryan is sitting there watching tape. He's been on the job for a couple of days, and he's in there. This is much closer to John Elway than it is to Tom Brady. Matt Ryan is very invested. You've got that kind of kindred football spirit that Kevin Stefanski was looking for. Tennessee wanted to bring him in on Sunday. The Falcons got the interview set up on Saturday. It was more of a coronation than an actual interview. Not a surprise that Stefanski lives in Atlanta, where you can argue, well, his issue in Cleveland was he didn't have the quarterback. You don't have the quarterback in Atlanta. No, but you got Bijan Robinson and Drake London and maybe Kyle Pitts if you tag him or re-sign him. You got a ton of weapons, and a quarterback that you could choose to potentially work out a new deal with in Kirk Cousins, who had Kevin Stefanski as his OC the year that Stefanski ended up, getting the job. In terms of the Packers and Matt LaFleur, that never really changed. The mentality was always there. They wanted to see how the season played out. There was a comment that Ed Policy, the new president and CEO, made last offseason about, hey, I want to see the season. That set off bells and whistles with a lot of people of, is this guy in trouble? Is Matt LaFleur, is he coaching for his job? I never got the sense that any of that was real. They never called John Harbaugh. They weren't considering replacing a 46-year-old head coach who also is a top play caller with a 63-year-old. It just didn't make sense, and that's nothing against John Harbaugh. They weren't going to go down that road. This was a negotiation on the financials. They were able over several days to figure that out. There were conversations about how does everybody, be the best that they can be between Matt LaFleur and Brian Gutekunst, as well as Russ Ball, who's there as the executive vice president. Once they felt like they were in a good place, the market was pretty well established for what Matt LaFleur is. He ends up staying in Green Bay. And so now with Sean McDermott out, with Green Bay not making a move, we have 8 head coaching vacancies across the NFL. And if I may, Rich, really quick, kind of game this out, I would say the next one to watch is going to be Miami with Jeff Hafley there this afternoon. He is, as I reported over the weekend, a front runner for the position, has a relationship with John Eric Sullivan. I would be surprised if Jeff Hafley is not the coach of the Dolphins, but he does still have teams like the Titans that are tugging at him. The Steelers are interested in Jeff Hafley as well. There are other teams trying to see if they can potentially get him out of there.
Really quickly, the Packers did the smartest thing. LaFleur has been with Love from the jump. Make the kid grow with the coach. Don't start doing this, switching the coach around, and then the kid has to restart again. Smart move. He's a very good coach. He understands that team. They run a great system. He's offensive mind. There's not even that many offensive mind head coaches compared to defensive, I don't think. There's a lot of defensive head coaches out there, right?
Yeah, there are.
Yeah. So that's number one. Number two, Atlanta. Who cares about age? Okay, because Tom Coughlin was great. Pete Carroll's great. Our boy Andy Reid, there's a lot of coaches that are in the 70s that could hold it down and win big games. So that's number two. Arthur Blank for the Falcons. He signs the checks. He's one of those owners that is actually player friendly, GM friendly. They got Matt Ryan. He runs the whole show. Arthur Blank trusts this guy. This team is up and coming, super young. Once they get Cousins off the books, it's a wrap. They got a sick running back. Everybody knows about this team. So I like it a lot. And regarding Miami, Miami is just Miami. You go down there to hang out. So it is what it is.
Well, just based off that video there, Hafley has been named the head coach for Miami, alongside Stefanski being officially the head coach for Atlanta. Robert Saleh is now the official head coach of the Titans. So now Baltimore, they just hired their head coach officially.
And who's that? Opening still is Buffalo, Pittsburgh, and Arizona. Those are the 3 remaining. Brian Flores ain't leaving the Raiders. He's going to stay as defensive coordinator, I believe. He got a big deal, so he's not going to be a head coach. There's a lot of OC jobs open. The Eagles are looking for an OC. Where will Mike McCarthy end up?
So Arizona, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Vegas, Buffalo, Baltimore.
You see McCarthy coaching either the Bills or the Steelers here, AK?
They did interview.
Is it McCarthy with the Steelers
or Buffalo, either or in that cold weather.
Maybe Sean McDermott.
He's out in Buffalo. Will he go to Pittsburgh? I don't know. I don't like what they did to him.
I don't, but I also feel like Sean McDermott. I mean, Buffalo is cursed. It's cursed, and I mean, like, there's not much you can do.
Again, it's 1-11.
Yeah, and I think Josh Allen's just one of those, like, he's going to be, what's his name? Who played for the Raiders back in
Rich Gannon.
Rich Gannon. He's going to be another Rich Gannon,
Also, the newest head coach for Baltimore is former Los Angeles Chargers defensive coordinator Jesse Minter.
Jesse Minter, all right. And where's Aaron Pierce?
Who?
Aaron Pierce. He's still. Is he still on the Raiders? Wasn't he the head coach of the Raiders?
Oh, you mean what's his name? Not Aaron Pierce.
Rich Bisaccia?
No, he used to play for the Giants linebacker.
Yeah.
Antonio Pierce.
Antonio Pierce, there you go.
Aaron Pierce.
What did I say? Aaron Pierce? That's funny.
Evelagila.
Hey, man. Whatever comes out of my mouth, as long as it makes sense with the letters. Gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook. That's hilarious. No, I don't think so, because he needs a little bit more. I don't know. We need to see him in a coordinator role at least for one more year before he gets another shot like that.
So,
I mean, he was in a shitty situation. I understand that, but like,
I mean, if you're McCarthy, I mean, positions are filling up. People are getting hired, and your name is still out there. I mean, do you just pull your name out of the hat and say, that's it, next year maybe? I mean, is this guy going to get a gig?
What are the chances of somebody snagging Andy Reid?
Dandy Reid.
No. Andy Reid will retire with a double quarter pounder in his left hand and a Lombardi in his right hand.
I like it. I like the sound of that.
He's got multiple now.
That's why I said a double quarter pounder.
Now, you do know that in NFL history, there's not one coach to win a Super Bowl with two different teams. All right. So Harbaugh has a chance now. So far, in the National Football League history. So, Andy Reid, we'll see.
Jim Harbaugh's got he's got a gargantuan task this year, because he's gonna rehaul this entire, like, he's gonna trade away some defensive pieces just so he can get draft capital.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, the first one is going to be what's his name?
Who, Banks? Theobald?
Yeah, Thibodeau.
Okereke?
Thibodeau. I think Thibodeau is out.
Kayvon, right? Well, it's funny you said that the Giants are going to start making some drastic moves. They already did a move this morning. They fired the defensive strength conditioning coach. Sorry, bro, you're out. Harbaugh's in the house. People are getting axed. It's time to turn this franchise into a legit winning team again, bro.
I'm telling you, our defense next year is going to be absolutely
stout.
Okay.
They're going to be god-like.
Gargantually
I
god.
can't wait for that.
So, I was thinking about this because going back to your opening video with Signetti, how many head coaches have won both a BCS or college football playoff national title and an NFL Super Bowl?
Just one, right? No, it's more than that.
Vince
3.
Lombardi.
I know that Pete Carroll's won.
That's Pete. Yep.
Pete Carroll is it, man.
I want to say John Madden.
One of these four is the actual I don't want to say mascot, but the team name in the NFL.
Brown.
Jim Brown.
Not Jim Brown. Paul Brown.
Paul Brown.
Paul Brown. Who's the owner of the Browns?
He founded the Browns.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's dead.
Super Bowl. Super dead. extra dead. He's extra dead.
For what it's worth, one of them, their national title was with Miami, Florida.
Ooh.
And the other one was Ohio State.
Ooh.
But they were both Dallas Cowboy head coaches.
Tom Landry.
When they won their Super Bowl.
Oh my God. Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson. Duh.
That's right. He did. He was with the Hurricanes on that staff, right?
Yeah, the other one's Landry?
Nope.
I said Tom Landry, but I was just bullshitting around.
Oh, okay.
Switzer.
Barry Switzer. He's going to Switzer you up.
Excuse me. Switzer was with Oklahoma. Paul Brown was Ohio State.
Sheesh.
But yes, I predict Kurt Signetti will be the 5th head coach to win a national title and a Super Bowl.
Let me ask you guys a question
Eventually.
on a side note, since we're talking about jinxed franchises or whatever's going on. The Lions. They had a Hall of Fame running back in Barry Sanders just quit football. Done. Just didn't want to play. And then they had a potential Hall of Fame receiver in Calvin Megatron Johnson, and he just quit. What the hell is going on in Detroit? You're mad good and you just quit? I don't get it. I never heard of a player do that on any other team.
Two things. Number one, Calvin Johnson did not quit. Detroit quit on him.
Preach it.
Because how many years was Calvin Johnson in Detroit?
Alone on an island?
Kind of like Larry Fitzgerald, except for that one magical run against the Steelers, in which there was definitely no controversy in that game whatsoever.
I don't want to hear what anybody else has to say. Until you have two defenders literally standing right in front of you. What's that photo? Hold on. I got to show you this because this is
all I was going to say was, if you want to talk about jinxed franchises, Indiana Pacers.
They didn't do nothing with Larry Bird, huh? Reggie Miller's only conference finals, right? They didn't really do anything.
Paul George.
P. Swizzle. I call him Swizzles. Snizzles.
And now they sacrificed Halliburton's Achilles.
Yeah, they really did, though. And then next up is Naismith's going to be the Siakam they got right now. He's going to be out. They got rid of Turner. He's not even playing. He's on the Bucks. He's not even playing.
Bro,
look at that.
This guy said, let me know the next time you see this, then we'll start comparing. Yeah,
so,
come on.
Press coverage. I'm gonna run a double breast press on you, bro, and you're still gonna catch a touchdown.
But no, like I said,
honestly, in all of my years of football, I actually watched this game. I had never seen two players on one wide receiver.
Yeah,
like,
the Saints were legit good with the Drew Brees era.
I'd never seen anything like this.
You know what the best part is?
What's the best
New
part?
Orleans. I think New Orleans drafted Drew Brees.
No,
allegedly.
He didn't. They no. It was the San Diego Chargers that drafted Drew Brees. And he played there for four seasons, and then they drafted what's his name? Phillip Rivers.
Eli Manning, yeah.
And then he ended up tearing his rotator cuff.
Yep.
That was the injury trade that everyone didn't see coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he literally tore his entire, like, his arm literally was hanging off. And they said there's no way we're going to be able to get you back in.
Yeah.
And then he ended up throwing for 80,000 yards. Like,
and that's funny you mentioned that, because I just heard yesterday that they were messing around since Phillip Rivers had came back. They reached out to Drew Brees and they said, "Hey, would you be willing to come back?" He said he throws lefty to his kids. He said his arm is done. He can't throw to his kids. He throws lefty. So Drew Brees, done. So you're right about the arm was shot, bro. 40,000 yards. Guy's a beast. 80,000. The guy's an animal.
Now, I will say, if you think that an arm injury is extremely detrimental to a quarterback, wait till you hear what Peyton Manning had to go through just to go back into the NFL
the neck
to go play for the Broncos.
Yeah, I don't know how he did it. I was afraid one sack from behind, his neck would fall off or something.
80,
you know what I mean?
Hey, I was right on it. 80,358.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfricker.
AK.
With 67% completion percentage. What?
Hold on, you're completing 2 out of every 3 passes.
Yeah, dude. I'll take that all day, bro.
571 touchdowns over 20 seasons.
And a Super Bowl.
And a Super Bowl win. That's insane.
Now, with all that being said, you want to talk about jinxed franchises? I think we need to open up some files there, eh?
Oh, see, I wasn't ready for that one.
Lead us into temptation, Navasa.
I was not ready for that one.
Lead us not into temptation.
All right, hold on. Let me find it. We're going to go into the league light. All right, let's go in because we are talking about, let me get that big enough so everybody can see. Stop predatory gambling. This is from them.
I see the word prison. This is not good.
Right. The predatory platforms profiting from addiction now being called the victims. Ooh, this ought to be interesting. All right, 2 years in prison. Today, a federal judge sentenced the first defendant in the explosive NBA betting scandal involving Jonte Porter. Timothy McCormick's life is being dismantled because of a sweeping conspiracy and gambling addiction that's gripped him for over half of his life. The court called it a serious crime that undermines the integrity of sports, but here's the sick irony. The predatory sports betting platforms, the very industry that grooms and profits from addiction, are being legally treated as the victims. McCormick's lawyer said it best. These platforms are thriving off of people like his client. While the industry counts its billions, lives are being destroyed, players being banned, and fans are losing faith in the game. When gambling is treated like a product, addiction becomes the business model. It's time to stop the predatory cycle before it claims more victims. So this goes back to point shaving, when you talk about the guy from the Sacramento Kings, which, by the way, I think the Sacramento Kings are owed like at least 2 number 1 draft picks because of that.
Yeah.
I think they are owed 2 generational players just off of that, because not only did you screw over an entire franchise, but you screwed over a bunch of Hall of Famers.
Yeah, and you're lucky Vladdy Divac ain't there because he would palm him and slam him to the ground.
Oh my God! He's walking down the court, he talking like this.
You know what
he
I mean?
Almost looked like Shaq.
It's integrity, and it's gone, unfortunately. And this is a task that's going to be impossible to defeat. I mean, you could try to grip it. You could try to, bandage it up a little bit here and there with penalties, fines, suspensions, permanent bans.
From 20, 30 years ago?
No, but from now, but who knows, man? I mean, it's been going on forever.
That's why I said the way you fix that is Sacramento Kings, you get the first pick in the draft next year. Period. End discussion. Boom. You don't get 2 first round, but you just get the first. You get the first pick in the draft. But you can choose the first pick in the draft over the next 5 years. You let us know when you want to do it, and then we will give it to you because you are owed that. That team was absolutely destroyed. And not only that, but it happens in college basketball all the time. There's some NBA games this season where some players, the odds were not in their favor, and somebody probably went there and said, hey, listen here, but I'm going to give you an offer you can't refuse.
Yeah,
and did some stupid stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just like we've all bet. All of us have bet. I still bet. Right. And what sucks about this is that the problem is that people are getting too good because there's too many sites out there now that you can join to kind of give you the best advantages or whatnot. So they have to figure out a way to counteract that, or else Vegas is going to.
Yeah, the lines they give you, the numbers are inflated in
Right.
their favor, either higher or lower. And us as the consumer, listen, at the end of the day, it's your decision to spend money or not. I mean,
It is, but at the same time, like, how do you balance having? Look at this.
I understand where you're going.
Yeah, you get it.
What do you think, Voss?
As far as the gambling itself goes, in the college basketball aspect, Fresno State, we had 3 guys get caught betting against themselves, betting against the teams, low pointing, and they were immediately suspended, kicked off teams, never allowed to play college basketball again, and their NBA careers are done. Never going to happen, never going to start. Now it's expanded to 5 different schools this year. I know Kennesaw State's one of them, but it's the point shaving. And as far as gambling itself, I have a very dim view about libertarian policies to the notion of, hey, you have the choice to make whether you spend money or not. Because at some point in time, your addiction exceeds your choice. And it is a dopamine addiction through and through, because we have learned to isolate, manipulate, maximize, and make most efficient the production of dopamine every which way possible. And it's not just gambling. It's in every aspect of life.
Yeah.
But that's where Vegas, if you want to solve this problem, first and foremost, do you see it as a problem?
I mean, from what you hear that comes out, if it affects, you'd have to say yes if it affects you and your bet that night and you wound up losing. But if you don't have skin in the game, as they say, in action, I don't think you would give a shit that night. But if it happens every night, then there's a problem. You know what I mean?
Like I said, do you see it as a problem? Fundamentally, I do, because of the concept of information asymmetry.
Right, but you as a person, it all starts at the top. You're the one who put your foot in the pool by adding money and joining the pool of chaos and cheating. Now, by doing it multiple times, that's where it wears on you as an addiction.
Tell that to the commercials.
I hear you.
You wouldn't know about these sites if not for the rampant advertising that goes into the business.
Well, now they have a site called Kalshi, where you
Kalshi and Polymarket.
Now they have what I call betting. They call trading.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to trick people. I don't understand.
Well, you're not betting on the outcome. You're buying shares. And if the share of that outcome is correct, it goes to a value of 1. If it doesn't, it goes to a value of 0.
Therefore, you put money on the line, which means you gambled to either go up or down, correct? You didn't trade.
No different than the stock market now, is it?
I just, I see this new company coming in the sports realm and calling it trading and not betting or...
It's a legal workaround.
Yeah.
But this also gets back to state lotteries and then the Indian reservations. so on and so forth.
Leave those Indians alone. They were here first. They were here first. I don't want to get arrowed in the head.
No. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. This is sports. Maybe Chicago Blackhawks. Maybe.
Love
That's
it.
funny. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us. I know we were late tonight, but we've got Thursdays are pretty busy for us, so we try to get in as
Bear
early
with
as
us,
possible.
as they say.
Exactly. So
we've got
the championship games for the NFL this weekend, so we got to make our picks.
I'm going right now. Denver versus Rams.
With a backup quarterback.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that they're gonna come up with this sick game plan and just stun the world, as they would say.
No, screw it. I'm gonna do it. Plus 571 for both of those. It's giving me. I got some bonus bets here, so I'm gonna use all my bonus bets.
Coupons, free coupons. I love it.
You got the coupons.
Listen,
man.
I like the Rams with the points on the road. Seattle's banged up at quarterback. They're down to one running back. I think the defense is going to be handicapped where they're going to be on the field a lot because their offense ain't going to move the ball. They're going to be punting it away, maybe even turning it away. And the Rams are just going to light them up. Stafford's heating up. And give me the Broncos over the Pats. So give me the Rams and Broncos. Sounds pretty good to me.
I've already set my bet. So.
Look at that.
Now.
All right. Well, I guess we're going to find out.
Just for
Shites and giggles.
Yes. It is absolutely cathartic that no matter what happens, there will be an NFC West team playing in the Super Bowl in San Francisco.
Look at that. Santa Clara, beware. What comes first, the Rams or an earthquake?
Oh, boy.
Don't you dare put that on Kalshi.
Oh, boy.
I'm telling you. The Simpsons.
2012 all over again.
Watch The Simpsons. They'll tell you what happens tomorrow.
Jesus Christ. All right. Go to ridestomiddleamerica.com and check out our lineup of podcasts. Please make sure you follow me at X at the real Roma _AK. You can find Gargi at Lemagrag.
Yes, sir.
And you can find Navasa at Lord Navasa on X. Like, comment, subscribe. Help us become the most successful brand for Middle America and the world. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. And we will see you next week, hopefully with a Super Bowl preview and maybe some special guests. We'll see what happens. So
sweet.
We will see you next week. Thank you very much.
Any confirmations on the Super Bowl party? We have to make it the most Middle America Super Bowl party on the internet.
I might stream. I don't know. Oh, nope. I can't say that. Oh, sorry, Deep State. I don't want to do my own. Good night.